Hey everyone! So tonight I thought we'd work in this a little bit. I still haven't gotten my Christmas stuff out of the attic yet to do the cover. But we've been building an attic door, and by we I mean my husband has been building a door to go into the attic. So that's been keeping us pretty busy. But yesterday I went to Dollar Tree and I spent like $30. So I bought some ornaments, and I bought these to decorate with the girls, because I'm not putting my ornaments on the tree this year since they're all antique, and I want to be able to decorate with the kids, and I don't want any of them to break. So I got this mesh ribbon. I thought this would be nice. I got these bows. Some of them I'm going to use for our ornaments. I got some more cards so that I can send. I cannot believe I'm almost out of Christmas cards. I got these to do for the ornaments. And I got a whole bunch of these that I love. I don't know. So I got all of these that I just love. So I'm going to use these. We're going to do some ornaments too together. I'm going to do some on video. No, honey, not tonight. Tonight I'm just making a video, okay? So go watch your show. Some blingy thingies. These that I think are awesome. Cupcake tins. Some more blingy thingies. And I picked up these sticks. And this to make with the kids. So. Oh, and these. And these. And I have a lot of doilies, and I don't use them because I don't really know why. But I figured I would start with this because I wanna do some stuff with these. I'm probably gonna send some of these out in Happy Mail too. How many? There's 20 in a package, so yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna rip them all open. But maybe I'll keep these things too, huh? Yeah, we'll hold on to those too. Maybe we could put those in there. Those, and then I got just green and red. I thought these would look cool on a page. I did one of just green and red doilies. I'm loving watching Dawn's progress on her book. And it's just so inspiring. It's had me itching to do this all day. And I just got off the phone with my mother. And as much as I love you dearly, Mom, I just wanted to get started on this for today. Today I'm going to try this matte medium from Walmart. So we're going to see how this stuff works. I bought this a while ago but didn't need it because I still had some matte Mod Podge left. But I don't like the Mod Podge because in the South it stays sticky. Yep. So we'll flip open a page. How about... yeah, we can use this page, right? This page. Alright, so let's get this nice and flat. This is, hey honey, can you turn that down, please? Because that's really loud right here. No? Can you turn that down, please? Because it's really loud right here. I use a mug to put my glue in, and so that way it's easier to dip. So I'm going to do that. Thank you. Let's squirt some matte medium in there. Move that over so that we have plenty of space. And get my paintbrush loaded up. Just start gluing. So I hope you liked the playing card mini journals, or the ATC journals, or whatever you're calling them these days. I haven't embellished any, but I want to start doing some embellishing. See, this is like really glue this on here, I guess. The paper's all wrinkly and it's just confused. So far, this stuff has a tiny little bit of an odor, but it's not any different than the Mod Podge. Oh, see, that's the hard part with these doilies, is you think you just have one, but you got two. That's why it felt so thick. Let's just paint this down on here. Paint it on. This is going to be my doily spread, I guess. Okay. And then just glue in some stuff. Nice. And then we'll take a green. Yeah, we'll take a green one. Let me just make sure I have only one. So yeah, I almost spent money at Dollar General today, but I did not. This one ended up ripping. I'll use it anyway. I did not spend any money at Dollar General, but they have a $2 there. I think they call it like a Santa sack. So if my idea doesn't work with the stuff that I have, I'm going to get that, because then I can pretty much just slip the whole journal inside of it and cut it out so I can open it, you know. But yeah, it's really neat, and then it'll look just like Santa Claus. But I'm hoping, I'm making a video right now, I'm hoping that my idea will work so I can use up some of the things that I have up there that I was going to just throw out, but didn't. You know, I like to use up what I have. I don't like to waste. I don't like to throw things out. You know, I especially hate throwing food away. That's like my #1 thing that makes me nuts. So, just going. Honey, why don't you go over on the couch, okay? So, that looks cool so far, huh? And I have these poinsettia ones that I think are neat. I hope they all aren't super fragile and rippy, because that's going to be a real bummer. Just be careful, I guess, when you're pulling them apart. I mean, like, I have all size doilies. I have some giant doilies that I've made into whole pages. You know, I've turned the whole doily into a page. I'm going to put this one on last, and I'm going to put some doilies on this page here. And make it a whole spread. I couldn't believe they had this many. Like, I said to myself, oh, I bet you they'll have red doilies, and that'll be nice. But then when I got there and they had all of these, I said, oh, I have to do a doily page. That is going to just complete my whole existence on this planet. See, you have 2 and you don't even realize it. And it did. It completed my whole existence. Here I am. So this matte medium is like nice. What it feels like it did on this side is it made it look like the doilies are one with the page. Like, instead of looking like it's just glued on, you know, just paper glued on, it looks like the doilies are in the page. So far so good. We'll see how it dries. Like I said, it does have a little bit of an odor, but it's not any more than the Mod Podge. The Mod Podge had just as much of an odor to it. So I'm going to stick this green one in the corner. Paint this down like this. And go right down into the corner. I hope that everybody is posting videos of their Christmas journals. I did a search a couple days ago and I didn't notice any on YouTube, but that was over the weekend probably, so maybe if I try again there will be some. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to share what you do, because nothing that you do is ugly or wrong or right, so long as you enjoy it, you know. And see, I wonder if I had two doilies still on this one. I mean, there are some things I've done that I just really hate, and I've even made some journals and posted videos of them and then deleted the videos because I just thought they were so ugly. But I try not to do that. I try to keep everything I post up, and then, you know, even if it doesn't look the best, maybe you'll at least figure out what you don't want to do. Oh, I don't want it to look like crap like that girl's, you know. But I mean, I made one journal out of a soapbox, and the concept was right, and the journal would have been nice, but I got too swept up in trying to make it look like everyone else's and didn't spend enough time trying to make it my own. So I deleted the video because the journal ended up looking lousy. So there have been times, that I've gone, and it's not like I could sit here and say, oh, I'm a YouTube professional, and I have under 300 subscribers right now, and I have for about a year. I do like this. I do. It doesn't go very far, but for the price, you really can't beat it. I will definitely buy this again. Like I said, I'll have to see how it dries first. I can't just assume that everything that is perfect from start to finish when I've only gotten through the beginning stages with it. But if it's cheaper than the Liquitex and it works just about as good, it's definitely creamy. I do like the creaminess because it spreads nice. It does spread. It spreads nice. It doesn't drag like, some glues Mod Podge drags on paper. You start Mod Podging and next thing you know, with a doily, you'd be ripping it because it's dragging. This stuff doesn't have much drag to it. It just kind of stops moving, just like, nope, I'm pretty much done right here. That's pretty much it. So I do like this spread so far. This is coming out nice. And I am going to put this one between the pages, like so. Maybe. That'll look neat, right? Okay. Let's see. It's supposed to rain this weekend. I guess it's better than some people. Canada and the Midwest states are getting hammered with snow this season, and I feel pretty bad about that. I'm going to just fold this so that it'll go into the crease better. But I've learned that just because there's a fold in a page does not mean that that's where you have to be limited to. So keep in mind, it might not open or close the best, but it's not necessarily a lost cause if you glue something in the middle of a page, in the crease of a page. Especially not in these composition books. These composition books can withstand all kinds of stuff. The one I did for my trip up north this year, and like I said, I added tons of paper to it. It hardly even flinched at the sight of all that random crap. Chipboard pieces in there. Those little cardboard coffee rings, coffee cup rings. I had those in there. Oh, I like this doily stuff. Alright, so that can go there for now. And what am I going to do on it? Let's see. I went through a couple of my catalogs. I'm definitely going to use more doilies. I'm going to send some happy now too. I went through some of my catalogs last night, and I went through this book I have, and I like these animals, but I also like this border. Even if I don't use it for this, that is nice for something else. So I'm just going to get the border cut out at least. So I can, not like I can't get more of them. The whole book is filled with borders like this, so. It is like coloring book material, and the book is old. It's from, I don't even know when. I didn't even check the date, but I got this, and there's a Connect the Dots book, and they are both huge books. So, maybe if I move that border over there for that, I'll put it under here with my scrap pile, and then I can put it in. I have a folder designated for borders. Maybe if I use some of my fancy scissors. To cut out the kitties. See, I like those little kitties. A snowball fight.
Can you come with Mom for a minute? Can you?
What, honey?
Can you come with me for a minute? I need you to get there and look around.
Okay, honey. Just do it, okay?
To look for the monkey.
Lil, can you just be quiet, please, while I'm on video? Alright. So.
You see the monkey yet?
No.
But one more deal and we're never going to get that.
If I go
We're going to find game for my friend.
So.
Can you see them yet? Can you see them?
Yeah.
Can?
Lil, can you just be quiet, okay? While I'm doing this right now? It definitely feels good to be done with my Christmas shopping. This I'm going to glue down with a stick. So it's not too... What kind of crafty stuff is everybody asking for Christmas? I don't really have anything specific. I ordered a bunch of dies from AliExpress, and then a couple of them that I could only find on eBay, but they're also coming from China. And I'm gonna cut them into chipboard and use those for ornaments too for our tree. We're gonna be doing a lot. I want to make a lot of ornaments this year, so we can keep them, or maybe not a ton, but make a few every year, All right, so I like this page a lot. I really like the doilies. I'm definitely going to be using doilies on a lot more stuff in this whole book, but I need this page to dry before. So the stuff doesn't dry any faster than Mod Podge. That's for sure. It's definitely slow dry time. But it's matte. It's not, it doesn't have a satiny finish like the Mod Podge does. It's definitely matte. Because these doilies here are covered in it, and that's dry pretty much for the most part. I found one of my Christmas cards from a couple of years ago, but I did not find the other one. I didn't do a Christmas card last year because I was knocked up and just giant. It's huge at the time. There was just no way I could bring myself to do pictures. I'm lucky I did Christmas last year because I was 9 months pregnant when I had Vera May at the end of January, so I was very much pregnant for Christmas. So my motivation level wasn't at its height. So this is drying up pretty nice. And this matte medium is definitely matte. It doesn't come out very satiny. It comes out pretty matte. I don't know how it would do on glossy magazine images. I'd have to test that out, and it's drying nice. I did have a problem with the Liquitex and streaking, but this stuff, I have it globbed onto this white doily, and it's not streaking at all. So that is a plus. I'm trying to come up with an idea for my next page. I have a ton of papers in my folder here after going through my magazine stuff the other night. And if you're wondering about the giveaway, I think that I'll pull names for that tomorrow. Pull a name, not names. Sorry, just one person. I'm just going to have one winner this time, maybe the next time. If I make it to 500, I'll do five subscribers for each 100. Alright, I think that's good, and then I can stick, where's my wax paper? I was going to put a piece of wax paper in here just in case it's a little, nah, it's dry. That's good. It's not really tacky anymore. Alright, so I'm going to fold these over, and I'm not going to glue them right now, but I will glue them soon, and I got to look through my washi tape. I don't have Christmas washi tape, but I do have washi tape that could be considered Christmassy, so I'm going to find that too. I am going to put wax paper between here because that just stuck like that. I don't want it to get sticky, so let me find it. You gotta find wax paper that isn't, I'm gonna add more to that page, but I just don't have anything right now. So go to this page. I started cutting out of the Oprah magazine, I started fussy cutting this hand, holding this bow. It's actually holding an ornament, but I think I'm going to just cut out the hand holding the bow, because I thought that was really cute. Now it's hard fussy cutting some of this stuff though, because you really can't see what you're cutting. When I think about the Christmas stuff that I have thrown away and gotten rid of over the years that I could use in this, it's always the case. Like, I always think about the things that I had gotten rid of that I can craft with, you know. I don't even want, I was going to keep the ornament top, but I don't even want the ornament top. I think I have tissue paper upstairs too. I really don't remember. I know that I don't need an ornament of Oprah though. One thing about the Oprah magazine is Oprah is in it an awful lot. I understand it's her magazine, but whew, there are some great pictures in here that I can't do anything about because you got Oprah standing in them, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love Oprah, but not enough to have her face plastered in all my artwork. Alrighty. And I'll do that. Get rid of some of this white. Now I'm going to have white, I think, with the glove right there. I'm not going to be too picky. Why are you doing that, though? But as silly as this sounds, what I should have done before I started cutting it is rough it up a little, because no glue is going to want to, this is magazine cover material, so no glue is going to want to stick to it. So I'm actually, I mean, even the Aleene's doesn't stick to this super glossy stuff. So do that. I just take a little rag here and just wipe the dust off. This is just a dry rag. And I just wipe the dust off the desk, and you have very little fines on there. Take this. Ah, these are so cute. They had a whole bunch of these, but this one, like, really caught my eye. These are another thing, too, like the doilies. They just stick together, man. Alright, what do you think of this? Let's see. What else? Do I have something I can do here on the background? I don't know, my laptop. Maybe I have it. My laptop keeps dinging. And I don't know why. Alrighty. I do know why. Because I have it on Facebook. Let's see what else I have that I can put on this page so it doesn't look so dull. Oh, let me see if I can find maybe a Christmas tree for the background. Lillian, quiet down a little bit, okay? Let's see if I can find a Christmas tree in my folder. In the folder of folders. Because I know I have Christmas trees that can go in the background. I just know it. I get a catalog from Restoration Hardware. I don't know if you've heard of them. The quality of their paper is like phenomenal. But for the price that they get for what they sell, surprised the paper is in gold leaf. But anyway, their catalogs are terrific. So they had a Christmas catalog that had some really great images that I saved for, you know, Christmas stuff that I was doing. Like here is some fur pieces. Let's cut those out. Throw my decorative scissors back. Let's cut the fur picture out. Because the fur pieces could be useful. But I'm going to look a little bit more for, because I have this tree page, but that's all ornaments, you know. And then I have those tags. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to put those tags on these pages too, aren't I? Let's see, Christmas tree pages. Oh, maybe instead of a tree, what if we took, oh, but I like those ornaments. Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep the ornaments instead of the wreath, right? I bet I could find another wreath page, though. Let's see. Ah, yeah, see, I got wreaths. I got this Christmas tree, but I also have Christmas plants. Oh, love this wreath. Done. I know I'm cutting out some of these, but I do have another full page of these ornaments. So I think that's gonna, I think the gold wreath is gonna steal the show on this here. Let me just double check my ornament situation. I thought I had seen a whole page. Oh, look at that! I made a mess with all of my littles. So this, I got this, that, this. I love these girls from the Olive and Cocoa catalog. They have some cute Christmas stuff in there too. I just harvested a bunch of Christmas stuff too from this catalog, and there's some doubles, but I don't care, I'll use them both. Or I'll make them into some of my art that goes in my Christmas cards. I have a handful more Christmas cards I'm going to fill out. And then I think that'll be it for me for this season. Just enough to make me go broke in postage, right? Pictures of Toronto. I love these. I love some of these little scenes in these magazines. I like this gingerbread man that's been chewed at. These presents are cute. A dog. This. Where are the rest of those ornaments? Ah! I know that they have to be here. They just gotta be here. They just have to. I mean, either way, that wreath like won my heart and soul over for this page. So even if I don't have those really cool ornaments, I need that wreath. That gold wreath is just wonderful. So take this, put that over here. This is obviously going to be another 2-page spread because you can't just hold on to those branches though, because those could be something. Alright, now it is wreath trimming time. first of all, I am going to cut this like so. And I'm going to keep this because I still have ornaments right here. Maybe I could use that for a border. But I also have this page of ornaments. And I have like some metal here from this wreath. So I am going to tape the back of this page. Okay. The best I can without the tape showing through, I guess. That's what I'm going to try. Because I don't want there to be this big masking tape line. And I don't know where my Scotch tape is, so. And when you're arting, you don't have time to go get the Scotch tape. For crying out loud. So the book is still attached right here. Okay. And then I can attach it right there. And that's going to be enough. Alright. So, cut. I need the little ribbony piece right there too. That's just makes my life complete. And go down like so. Even though this wall they take these pictures against is beautiful too, I am just focusing on the wreath. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Let's see, is there any salvageable stuff on here? Nah. No, not even my ornaments. Gotta check though, right? You gotta check the scraps. So, I'm probably gonna go on this page. No, well, let's see. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be on this page because of my crease. How can I hide that ugly crease? If I did cut that, if I did, that is ugly. Oh well, we're gonna put it on this page. So, we'll do this, and this one I'm definitely gonna matte medium on there. Right here. There's my page fold. Now, I'm not going to take it over the middle of every single page because every single page does compromise the book, but I will do it on some pages. So it looks like tonight's going to be my seam gluing night. So this stuff dries fast on a paintbrush, that is for sure. My paintbrush is a little stiff. I know that I'm not going to need it all the way to every single corner, but I'm pretty much gluing the whole page so that if I have to move it a little bit, the page can accommodate it. Alright, that is like drying faster than I can get this on here. Line that up nice. Rub that on there. Very nice. Go like this. Glue this side on. Okay. Oh yeah, that is nice. Very impressed. I feel like this corner dried faster than I can get this page on here. And then my flaps I am going to just flip over and glue on the bottom, and it adds a little texture to start that page with. So it's a win-win. I'm going to go over this whole page, not because I have to, since this isn't a thin material like doily or a porous material like fabric or lace, but I am doing this to see how this stuff dries on here. My test of Walmart matte medium. Let's see. Let's see. I don't like bubbling though. That's my pitfall, is bubbling. Alright, let's dry this real quick. Actually, what am I doing? I'm going to glue more stuff down. Like my hand with my ornament. How do I want to do this now that I did this wreath? Because I don't want to cover the wreath up with the hand, right? What if I put this at the bottom? Oh yeah, that's it. Put that at the bottom of the ribbon. And then I can use that hand on a different page, but also give it one of my cupcake ornaments. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Now this cupcake tin is kind of like a doily, so I'm gonna glue that on there too. Like so. So this matte medium, it's drying matte. It's definitely, it doesn't leave a satiny finish. I did not put it on really thick though, so it is showing the lines, but anything will do that. I mean, the Liquitex stuff does the same exact thing. What else can we put on here? Let's see what I've got in my... Let's see what I've got in this pile that I cut up yesterday. I have these that I like, but I think I'm going to save those. Those came out of that Olive and Cocoa magazine too. That card is going to stay in there. Oh, you want to see something really cool that I got in the mail for free from Mingo? First of all, super awesome envelope, right? I'm probably going to glue this envelope down. Yeah, I'll glue the envelope down over here. I don't even care. I don't even need both sides. I just want the address side, because I think this envelope is awesome. Alright, cut the flapper off. Even though I ripped most of it where the flapper is, but that's okay. So if I glue that down there, what will I use? My glue stick, I guess? I'm just so gun shy with the glue stick because it just doesn't stay stuck, but I really gotta get through these glue sticks. They'll last 500 years if I leave them for the kids, you know? See, and like it's already unsticky where you just went over. It's like no matter what, you gotta do 2 coats every time. Mango. But yeah, I requested some free paper samples from this company a while ago, and they send me stuff on occasion, you know, new promotional items. So they sent me this page, right, this poster, which the paper feels so neat, but look at that picture. Go festive, go mango. I love it, and I'm going to put it in here. And I was like, how can I keep the whole sheet? So I'm going to glue it like this, or like this, so that it opens down, and you got the whole sheet. Because I just got to keep the whole thing. It's just, I just gotta. I love this page with the stockings. See if I can find some stockings to hang in my little space here. Oh, look at these girls. I love these Olive and Cocoa girls. I don't know. I think I like the car better than I like them sitting at the fireplace, but I love the ornaments on that. On this side, I love these. And there's some stockings, but I'm keeping the car. I might be able to get the ornaments. Hey, Lil, can you turn it down, please? Alright, I can't lose my glue again and my scissors again, so they're going to get tucked right there. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I could do these. These are ornaments. I like these little bell ornaments. Yeah, man. Let's cut these out. Now, I'm not going to fussy cut this entire page because I want the little bough of holly there. La 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 la. But I am going to cut up pretty far on this page because I can. And I still have to cut off the white border that I left on there when I cut this out. So, going up. Going up, 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 do, 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 do. See, you get the whole kit and caboodle here. We sing, we dance. We complain about glue. Alright. There's that. Now let's get rid of this stupid border. And let's not make this page super square like it is. I don't want it to look like it just got cut out of a overpriced catalog. See, we complain about prices. You know, it's just like growing up in my house, your priorities weren't crafts. You know, you had priorities for your money. So that's like how I've grown up. I spend money on crafts, but I don't, you know, I don't spend a ton. Oh, look at that. That's going to be so awesome. Okay. How's that? I'm going to cut this little C off in the corner, though, like so. And I'm going to round this a little bit just to get rid of some of the squareness. And I'm going to do, I want to keep, there's little berries, though, on these bushes. So I am going to keep the little bit of berries, but I'm going to cut this sharp corner. Like that. There, so it's a little more natural looking. Like so. Ah, look at that. Yaman. Yaman. I'm not going to use a glue stick on that, though. I'll use some of this. Some of this liquid gunk. So yeah, this stuff's working out okay so far. Because all I have in my drawer is the glossy Mod Podge, and I only use that if I know that it's not going to be in the exposure area, because like I have stuff that is so destroyed from glossy Mod Podge. Oh, so many projects, because I just didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was a Mod Podge, because you just think it's a reputable product, so it's going to work, but no, it doesn't. And I know a lot of artists who've had it happen, and it's truly heart-wrenching that you put your effort and your soul into something, and it's, you know, especially if it's something that can't be replicated. Like some of my pages in altered books that I did with both matte and gloss, I can't do those again. Like I can't call 2006 and be like, listen, can I have a calendar again so that I can have some of the pictures out of it to do another altered book? Like I can't do that. And it's just, it is depressing. You know, it is. Oh, I like these pages, man. I like these pages, man. I'm going to throw a few triangle Santas in there just to really fire things up, right? Let's cut this right out of there. Yeah, dude. Loving these Santa Clauses. Santa. I was thinking about trying, I have a wood burner upstairs, and we just got a table saw. Every year for the house we buy ourselves one big item for Christmas, and last year we bought a humidifier for our furnace. And I forget what we got the year before that, but we did get something expensive one year. And we're like, well, you know, it's our Christmas present. Wow, when was, I don't remember what it was. So maybe we'll put a Santa right there and a Santa right here. Yeah. Let's try that. But I got some branches outside off of a tree. We cut the branches a while ago, but they're all like twisty. There's, you know, a couple different branches twisted into one. So I want to cut them into thin discs, like you see those trees with the thin discs. I know you could buy those discs, those little wooden, you know, rough edge, natural edge discs. But I was like, well, screw it. I like this. I'll make my own. But the table saw we have, the old one, is like kind of scary to use, to be honest. So we just bought a new one. This one's more accurate, and it's a lot nicer. And so I want to cut some of those, some pieces off of that branch, and make some ornaments, like make one for the baby's first Christmas, since this is going to be her first Christmas. And I want to make one too for Lily's first Christmas, even though I have an ornament that I love that we got from her grandmother that I'm going to keep. I would like to have matching ones for both kids, you know. And I wanted to do that for her first Christmas too, but it just didn't work out that way. We didn't end up even having a Christmas, her first Christmas. So, oh man, I like this page. And look, the seam isn't even that ugly. I could put a piece of ribbon to make it look like, you know, because I can cut the ribbon to a triangle maybe, and just go right up the page there. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that. Maybe I'll use this stuff. Only because I have the other ribbon is covered with stuff. So this is the only one I could get to. I could get to the other ones, I guess, but oh, I had a hamburger tonight. It was so good. So, you know, like a homemade hamburger, not a hamburger someplace that tastes like crap. No, a hamburger that's cooked the way you like it, on a nice fresh hamburger bun, and it just like really hit the spot tonight. So I'm really hoping that I'm really thinking that I'm gonna want one tomorrow too. It's just I saw Dawn leave pieces hanging out of her journal, and I don't do that usually, but I really want to, you know, because it does. It just adds so much. It adds so much art to the outside too. So I'm gonna leave that. Stealing your idea, Dawn. I gotta cut this little end off though. It's all bent. Okay. Let's see if I can cut this up at an angle decent enough. Just go right up there. I'm using the picture on the ribbon to guide me to cutting it. Oh, look at that. Am I just a ribbon queen or what? I'm gonna have to use the Aleene's for this, I think, though. Just to be on the safe side. Can I peel this guy up any? Let's see, can we peel you? Oh, I can peel you just enough to get it underneath you. Yay! There. So that's what I'm going to do. You can still see it a little bit through there, but who's going to look and say, oh, guess what I can serve? No one. Who am I kidding? No one's going to even look at this whole thing except for me. I hope my kids do keep these things, though, and I hope they look at them someday. You know, I feel like that's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for a legacy. And another reason I'm doing it is because even when I was a little kid, I'd go to my grandmother's house, right? And there would be stuff there that was old to me. You know, stuff from like the 70s and the 60s from when my dad was a kid. And I was so fascinated by the old stuff. And I was so fascinated by the way that the packaging looked. Oh, I glued this. I put glue on this all the way up. I have to wipe it off. I was so fascinated by the way packaging looked and the way advertising looked compared to now. And I've always felt that way about stuff from any genre, you know, any time frame. Even now, you know, stuff from the 90s that I see, I'm like, wow, you know, it's amazing to think that that piece of advertising caught our eye back then, you know. So, just wipe that wet stuff off of there. So I want to look back at this someday and say, oh, remember that in 2018 when, you know, I got the newspaper and I haven't gone through it yet, so I haven't cut anything up, but I like to even take the stuff out of the flyers. Oh, look at this whole page. Let me see how my other page dried. I like to take the flyers out. That's dry. I like to take the flyers out and put those in my journal. You know, I mean, if you're watching this, you may or may not have already seen my portion of my journal that I posted. Somebody, you know, there are a few people asking for updates from my journal. So I posted a little video with what I put in there. And I mean, I put a pledge wrapper in there off of a can of duster, you know, pledge duster. You know, so I want to be able to refer to this someday and say, oh, you know, that's what the pledge wrappers used to look like back in 2018, you know. I am going to just put my hand here since I've roughed it up. And I'm going to grab me another. Actually, I might want to go a little bit further than the page I just put that on. I'm going to put it on this page so it has a nice background to it. Even though it's scratched, but oh well. But if my kids take an interest in old stuff like I have my whole life, then they'll appreciate it. You know, they'll appreciate what I'm doing. I'll glue this down first. Honey, you got to turn that down. That's loud. Okay? Turn it way down, please. So, thank you. this stuff doesn't like spread out. It's really just globs in there. So that's the one thing about Mod Podge, I guess, is that it stays pretty liquidy. This stuff is thick, but this stuff goes on nice for Walmart. I'm going to buy more the next time I go, because now that I like it, they're going to stop selling it, right? I mean, I think Hobby Lobby has cheap brands too, and Michaels, if that's what you have. We have Hobby Lobby. I mean, we have a Michaels in the city too, but I haven't been because all the Michaels I've ever been to had a lousy paper selection. Hobby Lobby is really the only store that I've been to that has a pretty decent paper craft selection. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this. I hope I'm not boring you, because I have a lot of fun doing it, and I have a lot of fun doing it on camera, especially now that I know that I can record if people are watching Netflix. I just can't go live. My video quality of live streaming is just lousy, because my internet's lousy. You know, out here in the country, we can only get DSL, so you know. I always do designs when I'm using tacky. I don't know why. Alright, stick that back in the corner. My desk is a mess. You have no idea. None. Not a single idea. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I just loved this hand since I saw the magazine in my mailbox. Like, that hand with that glove and that bow is mine. It took me a minute to even realize that it was supposed to be an ornament with Oprah standing in it. I was like, oh, that bow and that red glove is just so mine. Yeah, buddy. Alright. I love how this is coming out, guys. Love it. Love it every minute of it. I love some of the decorations you can get for your house. Like, I really want to collect some decorations over the next few years, you know, and make some with the kids so that we have memories of things that we make together. But it is getting to be late, even though I could go all night with this stuff. And it is tubby night, so I think, oh, look at this. This is the next thing I'm going to use for sure. A moose with some, you know, pine needles, some fur, and his antlers. Definitely going to use that. So I think I'm going to call it a night for now, even though we only got yay far, but I still like what we've done. And I'm still going to, and I'll probably be back. I'm going to do my drawing tomorrow, but that is going to be on Facebook. That I won't do that on here. We'll do some more of this tomorrow, and then over the weekend sometime too, I want to do some ornaments. So we'll put this stuff away and work on some ornaments over the next couple of days, since I'm going to have a rainy weekend. But thank you for hanging out with me. Maybe we'll get our cover done. Maybe I can get my Christmas stuff down tomorrow. We can get our cover done. And I just want to trim this little piece off because that's going to make me nuts. Yeah. All right. So thank you all for coming and hanging out and working on some pages. I want to see what everybody else is doing, so make sure you get some videos or some pictures up. And Dawn's Let's Make a Mess. She's the one that's started this whole ball rolling. So get over there on her group and post some pictures of what you're doing. Have a good night.